Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome to TJK Network as we get ready for the matchup between the Pequannock Golden Panthers and the Parsippany Redhawks. Pequannock currently with an even 2-2 record, and the Redhawks currently struggling with a 1-3 record. And momentarily, we'll be doing our national anthem. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your starting quarterback of tonight's game of the Pequannock Panthers, number 11, Tyler DeNaples. Tyler Naples has been playing pretty good as your starting quarterback, and we're looking forward to see what he'll be doing for us tonight. So Pequannock currently even 2-2 right now with their record, looking to go above .500, and hopefully Pequannock is able to capitalize and hopefully they don't fall under .500, as our captains here will handshake each other and do the coin toss. And for a little stat update from one of our volleyball players, the Pequannock volleyball team lost 2-1. So they were in 3 sets. They lost 2-1 to Morristown Bird, the Crimson, who also previously beat them at home, which was on TJK Network. We were going to broadcast their game today and do a doubleheader, but they were not available. Their Morristown Bird doesn't have a feed. And the Panthers are the ones kicking off first. And more Parsippany will be the ones with the ball first. And here we go with the kickoff. And we'll have the tackle right there. And that'll begin our first down. So the ball will be on the 40-yard line. That's what it says on the scoreboard, but that may be wrong. I'm not sure if they have scoreboard correct. It's not. I believe that is on the 15-yard line. The scoreboard needs to fix that. First and 10, of course, for the Redhawks. And here's a snap. And we'll have a pass. And it's nearly intercepted, but it will be an incomplete pass for the Redhawks, and it will be a second down. Pequannock nearly intercepts on that. Oh yeah, and we also have time on our broadcast because again, this is a huddle stream, so we are using, of course, their scoreboard with video effects to make it look like it's a part of our stream. And here's a snap. And it looks like we will have, I believe, a couple yards gained on that as Pequannock takes them down. And Jason Crow, my broadcasting partner, will be in here momentarily to assist with the game. So Parsippany does move up a little bit, a couple yards, and it's now 3rd and 1 for the Redhawks. So we'll see what they can do. Hopefully Pequannock's defense is able to hold them off to keep it in there to get the 4th down. And we'll have a whistle. I wonder if that's a flag. No one announced it. So Parsippany does get a penalty. So now it's 3rd and 6. They didn't mention what the penalty was. I think it was a false start. It's one of the Parsippany players moved early. Here's a snap. And we'll have a pass that is complete. And I believe they will move the chains to a 1st down. And it will be enough for a 1st down for the Redhawks. Here we go with the snap. And Pequannock will hold them off and make it a 2nd down. Panthers defense able to hold them off. They only gained a single yard on that play. So 2nd and 9. Here we go, getting ready for the snap. Here it is. And we'll have a immediate pass that will be a complete pass. And that will get Parsippany a couple yards. And it will be a 3rd down. So Parsippany's Needs to move 3 yards for a first down. Here's a snap. We'll have a pass that nearly gets intercepted. And the ball will go off one of the Pequannock player's hands and land on the ground. So it will be an incomplete pass for Parsippany. Nearly intercepted once again. Pequannock, once again, getting their hands on that ball, but unfortunately not able to catch it. It will be a fourth down. We'll see if they decide to punt it or go for it, as I believe it's still 4th and 2 now, if I'm correct. May have. I'm not sure if they gained a yard on that. It says 4th and 2 on the scoreboard. So it looks like we may have a punt, I believe. They will fake the punt and get the first down. And they will continue to run on that, and they will enter Pequannock's side of the field and get the first down. So they fake the punt. So they call Pequannock's defense off guard with the fake punt. And they will move a lot and get a bunch of yards and will now be in Pequannock's half of the field. Ball now on the 40-yard line in Pequannock's side. Here's the snap. And we'll have an immediate pass that is complete and will be tackled right by the 30-yard line. And that will be a I think that'll actually. They will just get on the first down. Nearly called it, but it's a first down still. Redhawks able to keep moving their chains over. And here we go, getting ready for the snap. Here's the snap. And it's handed off to number 1, Barthelis. And he'll get tackled. So that'll be a 5-yard gain for the Redhawks, and they'll get a second down with 5 yards to go. Here's a snap, and we'll have an immediate handoff, which will be an immediate tackle, and I believe Parsippany will gain a couple yards. It will be a third down, though, with 1 yard to go. Here's a snap, and tackled right away. Not sure if they gained anything on that play. It will be a fourth down and 1 yard, as they will gain nothing on that play, which I guessed correctly. Here's a snap. They will try to go for it, and their pass will end up incomplete. And that ball will be now turned over for a Pequannock first down. So here we go with Pequannock getting ready. Here's the snap, and ball will be given to Dylan Romley. And Dylan Romley gets tackled just short of the 30-yard line. That'll be a second down for the Panthers. Here we go with the snap as they'll get handed off right away. And Pequannock's still moving. And they will get the first down. Here's a snap. Tyler Naples hands it off to Shalongo. Excuse me, not Shalongo. I believe it was actually Dylan Tomaskovic with the ball. It was either Horgan or Tomaskovic who had it. It was either handed off or... It was handed off from the Naples. And actually will be a second down. 7 yards to go for the Panthers. Here's a snap. That's handed off to Shalongo this time. And we'll have the tackle there. It'll be third down. So it's 3rd and 5. Here's a snap. Tyler Naples with the ball. Tyler Naples going for the pass. And I couldn't see what happened. And it will land incomplete, called by the announcement. And that makes it now a 4th down for Pequannock. I didn't want to call it too early. And here we go with this, the punt. And now it's a 1st down for the Redhawks. Here's the snap. Hand it off right away, and Pequannock's defense will be able to tackle the person who the ball was handed off from the quarterback. That was only 2nd down. Here's a snap. And we'll have a long pass that is not going to be complete. Incomplete pass. And that will result a third down. So Parsippany not able to connect on that pass. So third and 10 as Parsippany has not gained anything. And they'll go for another pass. And we'll get tackled for a fourth down. And we're going to have a flag on that play. I'm not sure if that pass was completed or not over there. I don't think it was. It's going to be a Panthers penalty, though. So it will be an automatic first down. Here's the snap. We'll have a little quick pass. And he'll make his way through the defense. And will get himself the first down. And we're reaching under 2 minutes, by the way, as we are currently at 1:40 left on the clock. Here's a snap. And we'll have a pass that will be good. And Parsippany is able to get themselves by the 40-yard line, which is enough for a first down. Redhawks move in the field very quickly. We're reaching our final minute of our first quarter. Here's a snap. And that pass is incomplete. And Pequannock on that snap, their defense makes Parsippany move absolutely nowhere. That's a third down for the Redhawks, by the way. Forgot to change the down counter. Apologize for that. "15 seconds left on the clock. Here's a snap. We'll have a pass. And he will make his way around and be tackled on the 0 marker. So that'll be a 4th down as we leave our first quarter and enter our second quarter momentarily. And here we go with the snap. And Parsippany will make their way to a 1st down. And here we go, getting ready for the snap. Here's the snap, hand it off. And we'll have a small gain injury on the play for the Red Hawks. It'll be a 2nd down for them, though. Parsippany gains 4 yards on that play.
I think I've made it. Have I made it?
Welcome, Jason Crow, to the broadcast.
Here we go. Found him.
So I don't know if you've been watching while you were getting your equipment. Currently, Pequannock needing to get this defense though sorted,
Yeah.
guys. Red Hawks are getting close. And here's a snap, and we're gonna have a complete pass, and they'll make their way to a 1st down as he'll run out of bounds.
They need to get some defensive. They need to figure out the way that they run or throw the ball.
Yeah. Here we go, getting ready for the snap. Here's the snap. And Pequannock's able to take him down quickly.
That's good. That's a good one. Figured out the run route that they wanted to do on that.
So that's a 2nd down. 12 yards to go. Pequannock, I believe, made them lose yards. It's
Yeah.
now 2nd and 12.
They made them lose a whole 2 yards.
Here we go with the snap. And we're going to have a pass that goes incomplete. And that'll be a quick 3rd down for the Red Hawks.
Starting to figure out the passing lanes, which is good.
Good news is this video feed is pretty good, as it's not on NFHS, it's on YouTube. And we have a working
Yeah.
scoreboard, so we do have time. Actually, since we do have a working scoreboard, if you, of course, I think you're watching through mine. We've
Yeah.
edited it into the actual TJK NETWORK scoreboard, so that's good. We are
That's
able to
cool.
keep time reference for you guys compared to the Madison game.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. The clock on it. Yeah.
Here's a snap. And we'll have the tack right there.
Okay.
Parsippany, I believe, does gain a couple yards on that play. But
Yeah.
it will be a 4th down, though.
I wonder what they're gonna do. They are technically in the red zone.
Yeah, they are technically in the red zone, so they may go for the field goal attempt. We will see.
Yeah.
We got to see if they get in their kicker position. And looks like they are going to go for it as they are getting positioned for it.
Yeah.
So here we go with the field goal attempt for the Redhawks. And here's the kick. And it is good. So Parsippany does get on the board, and they'll make it 3-0.
Better 3-0 than 7. Feels like the defense finally it looks like they're starting to figure out like their passing lanes, their run routes.
Yeah. So now it's going to be a kickoff. Currently 21 people watching the stream right now on TJK Network. We appreciate you guys. I know a lot of the people from Pequannock are not at the game because of the weather. The weather has not been good at all for the season. TJK Network's had like multiple games canceled, especially our couple of our triple headers have been messed up from the weather.
Yeah, they have. The weather hasn't been great these last couple weeks.
Yeah, and here we go at the kickoff. And I believe that was Shalonga who caught that ball that bounced off the ground,
Yes, it
which will start
was.
Pequannock with the first down. Once again, it's 3-0 Parsippany. Don't worry, I'm not worried yet as a Pequannock broadcaster. Of course, it's only 3-0 and still plenty of time
Yeah.
in the game. We're only in the second quarter.
Oh yeah. Still have like actually it's like 24 minutes for two in the next like third, fourth quarter, and
Here's
they
a
have these
snap,
8 minutes 38 seconds.
and Pequannock is on the run.
Oh wow.
He is still on the run, and he will make it to the end zone. It will be a Panthers touchdown. What a play! I'm not sure who that was. The camera
Wow.
was too blurry on that. But that would be impressive if it was Mikey Horgan again, just like at the Whippany Park game, which me and you were both covering. That was an impressive
Yeah,
95-yard touchdown by Mikey Horgan.
that was a crazy touchdown.
Yeah, that I was hyped for that. But I'm not sure who scored this one though, because I just couldn't see. It was because of the camera. But Pequannock
Yeah,
does get the lead now. And of course, literally 30 seconds before that play, I said, "Don't worry, the game was still plenty of time in the game, and it's only 3-0."
yeah.
Now Pequannock has taken the lead as Nick Zucala does get the extra point, making it 7-3 now.
There we go.
That was perfect
Good
timing though
start.
for my call. Yeah, that was a
Oh
great
yeah,
start, and also I literally tell people, no need to worry, 3-0 lead, and Pequannock has the ball, and they are able to score on that touchdown as they'll get an open spot to basically run almost. I don't know how many yards it was, but almost at least a little bit over half the field,
I believe it was about 70, 75 yards.
somewhere around there. We're not gonna get the exact number, but
Yeah,
I was gonna say like not 50 because it was definitely not from the center. It was a little bit over.
yeah.
So yeah, I think you got that spot on.
It looked like they were on like either the 25 or the 30 from what I saw, but
Yeah, here
you
we
know,
go with the kickoff. Dylan Naples, the defensive back for the Panthers. Will be doing the kick, I believe, because he's usually the one that does it. And here we go. And he'll grab that. Parsippany grabs that ball. And there's the first down.
did he drop that originally?
I
It
think he had
almost looked
trouble
like
catch.
he,
I think he had trouble
yeah,
trying to get it. Again, I mean, it is. You can see by the lights, it is wet on the field. He may have
yeah,
slid while trying to catch it.
that's true.
Of course it wouldn't not have been a fumble anyway.
Yeah,
Even if it was, there was nobody there to, you know, take it. Yeah, so it would have still been their ball.
sorry. Excuse me.
I'm not sure if the
Uh,
Pequannock cheer team is performing in the halftime show. I do have their cheer track imported onto the stream so we can play it directly so you don't have to hear it through the stream audio. Here's a snap, and we're going to
yeah,
have a pass to Barthelis.
yeah. Wow. Yeah, finally
And
picked him up on that one.
and
Oh wait,
Pequannock got the ball from a fumble, I believe.
yeah,
I think Parsippany fumbled on that pass. Was
yeah,
not an incomplete pass as he did catch it, but I think he dropped it after on the pass. And
yeah.
that's why Pequannock was celebrating after that as they toppled over each other. Ball exactly, I believe, on the 50-yard line.
It's like
Yeah,
an,
it's
you
on the
can't even.
50-yard line, and it is Pequannock's
Yeah,
ball now as Pequannock has the first down. Currently, Dylan Romley, I believe, with the ball. Yep, Dylan Romley. And Dylan Romley gets tackled, and I believe Pequannock gains no yardage on that play as they started on the 50, and I believe they landed right back on the 50 again. They'll actually
I
gain
believe
one
so.
yard. I think they just barely got 1 yard
Yeah,
on that second down.
yeah, they did. They moved it up to the
So it
49
is
on
second and
Parsippany's side.
9. So they are now on the 49-yard line inside of Parsippany's half of the field. Here's a snap. We'll have it handed off to Dylan Romley, and once again taken down right around the 50-yard line again.
I think they might have
Pequannock,
like,
Pequannock lost the yard that they had before. It's
yeah.
on the 50. Here's a snap. Pequannock needing some way. Pass complete. And I believe Pequannock,
Oh wow.
I'm not sure if they
Yeah,
got it. That was Romley who got tackled. It is going to be a fourth down, but it's only 1 yard. So will the Panthers try to go for the 1 yard gain to get the first down, or will they punt it to take the safe route to bring it all the way on the other end of the field?
yeah.
We'll see what they do. Here's a snap. Looks like Pequannock will try to go for it.
I think
And
yeah, they got it.
they do got it. Yep, they did get it. Pequannock gets the first down, so they did go for it, and they did successfully get it. So Pequannock continues to move their chains over. Here's a snap. And we'll have the tackle there. Pequannock, I believe, gains a couple on that play.
Okay.
Will be a second down. So Pequannock gains 6 yards on that play, 2nd and 4. Here's a snap. And that's handed off to Dylan Romley. Dylan Romley on the run. And excuse me, that was not Dylan Romley. That was Shalongo. I just saw the 22.
They're
So that was
now
actually
in the red zone.
Shalongo who gets the first down. My bad, Shalongo. If you ever rewatch stream, I saw I saw a 2, and then of course because the stream faded a little bit. 22. So Shalongo. So I believe Pequannock is in the red zone now.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, they are. That's why I initially thought. It's kind of weird because like I get confused because if you notice Parsippany's end zones, they're completely like blank. They don't have like their like
Yeah.
you notice that too. Their
Yeah.
field doesn't have like their like Red Hawks name or anything like a real like end zone. Like they're like the
Yeah.
name of the team or like whatever they put there. Yeah, it's just like blank green, so it absolutely throws you off.
Yeah, I would have never thought that was the end zone.
And that'll be a second down on that play, by the way. Here's a snap. And I see a flag on the ground, and we're going to probably have a flag on the play.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the announcement. We'll see who it's on.
The refs are discussing it right now.
But it is a flag, so we'll put that on the screen for you
Yeah,
guys.
it's on the Panthers.
That is on the Panthers as they'll move back. It's a third down.
Is that 10? No, I
It's
think it was a 5 yards.
oh, never mind. I'm making it. I think they're all right. So it's not a third down. They're repeating second down. Second
Yeah.
and 16 now for the Panthers. As we'll revert that back for you guys.
So it was a 10 yard.
Here's a snap. Handed off to I believe that was Shalongo, and that
Shalongo.
was. Yep.
Breaks into the 10-yard line.
And it's 3rd and 9 now. If Pequannock does get the 4th down, they can go for the field goal to extend their lead to 10-3. That's the best option. They are definitely in perfect
Yeah.
distance. So it should be it should be guaranteed no risk. Pequannock can get at least a couple points on this.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go with the snap. And we're going to have the pass to Shalongo, and he will make it to the end zone. Touchdown Panthers. Eddie Shalongo.
That was a good catch.
Great catch
That
by
was
Eddie
a
Shalongo.
great throw.
And now it's 13-3.
This was a good second quarter.
Great second quarter by the Panthers. And of course, Nick Zucala kicking for the Panthers extra point. And that extra point is good. 14-3 now, Panthers.
There we go.
So we'll be getting ready for the kickoff as now the Redhawks will be receiving the ball as it's their turn now. And here we go. And here's the kick for the kickoff. And the ball lands on his feet as he'll have to pick it up. And Redhawks make their way past the 50-yard line in Pequannock's half of the field to start off their first down.
It's crazy how he almost lost that ball and then made it all the way
Yeah,
down to the
it
48 and
landed
47.
he wasn't able to catch it. It landed like right in front. Like I think it like went off a bit of his foot. It landed like right in front of him, and then he picked it up and then moved it past the 50-yard line.
Yeah,
And that ball's on, I believe, the 47-yard line for the Redhawks.
48, 47.
Yeah,
It's like
somewhere around there.
halfway in between both.
And of course, Pequannock's defense is able to keep it going as we reach our 2-minute warning for the second quarter and our first half of the game. So we have passed our 2-minute warning. So we'll be seeing if I believe one of the cheer captains I asked, Maddie Petruska, she said that we may perform and not do the the flipping and stuff. Like if you remember, like the Caldwell game disaster that had the horrible
Yeah.
thunderstorms, they did perform, but they did not flip. I think they're doing that on Parsippany's field this game,
Mm.
and Parsippany gets the first down on that play. Here's a snap. We're gonna have a pass. That's good, but Pequannock will take them down. That being a mix
Oof.
of Romley
He
and I
got some
believe James
yards.
Bonner.
Yeah.
And Parsippany will go for a timeout.
Yeah. They're gonna need as much time as they can bargain for.
Exactly, as there is 1:17, and they are in Pequannock's half of the field, so they're doing whatever they
Yeah.
can here in this circumstance.
Yeah.
You're watching our feed or Par High TV?
I'm watching yours right now.
You have the audio turned off so you don't hear yourself. Just wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I initially guessed.
Yeah. That's what I did with the last one too when I was on my phone. I didn't
So
want to.
Parsippany took their first timeout of the night.
Yeah. I'm actually on my Xbox right now using the Discord through my Xbox, which is actually pretty
Yeah.
good. I
So it's
forgot I could do
actually
that.
it's saying 2nd and 10 right now, so we're gonna set to that. I don't know why
Yeah,
they
it
said
is a
first.
second
I don't know
down.
why they said first down in the announcement. That's what threw me off. But it's 2nd down, and here's a snap as we'll have a good pass here. And Parsippany is able to move themselves to a first down.
Yeah.
They're getting close to the red zone. Yeah, no red zone yet because it's not 1st and goal. They said first down only.
Actually, with the red zone, the team has to be within the 20 yards, which they are not. So technically, they
Yeah,
are
they
not
are
in the red zone
not.
yet.
They are not. They are. I believe at the 20. I think that's maybe the 22-yard line.
22. Yeah,
Yeah, 22. Here's a snap, and we're gonna have a pass. That is good. And now they are in the red zone.
indeed they are.
Oh, never mind. It will be incomplete.
Uh,
So that's actually gonna be a third down. Excuse me, 2nd down.
second. Yeah,
Maybe because he caught it. I mean, it was a proper pass, but I think he was out of the sideline, so that
yeah.
won't count. So that is an incomplete pass. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure. Maybe he dropped it after. Oh no.
Gotta Or
but
he
it
could have
won't
bobbled it and
count.
didn't have full.
I think it's because he caught it outside. And here's a
Yeah,
pass all the way over, and
intercepted.
I believe Pequannock did, and actually they did intercept it in the end zone, so they basically prevented themselves a touchdown. I couldn't tell because they were hugging each other, so I didn't want to I didn't want to jump to the call yet,
Yeah,
and I didn't know what it was because it could have been Parsippany's arms that caught it over or Pequannock's arms. So so it was an interception. Pequannock saved themselves from a touchdown, which is really good. 58 seconds to go, and the ball will be, I believe that's the 20-yard line. Also, that's a Pequannock first down.
indeed it is.
And now it will be a second down, of course. Pequannock lost 3 yards on that play, so it'll be second and 13.
Damn. Damn.
Here's a snap,
Okay.
and that's a third down also. And we're getting our 5 seconds here. And it looks like Pequannock will end it there. And now we'll be getting into our halftime show. So your score going into halftime is 14-3 Panthers. Started 3-0 Parsippany as they got the field goal, and then of course Pequannock was able to score around, I think it was like a 75-yard touchdown. And then of course Shalongo gets the second touchdown for the Panthers. Now we'll see what the situation is with the halftime, as we'll not leave yet. We'll be showing our halftime features right here. This will be the first time where we play we're gonna so basically what I did, Jason, is I basically,
Yeah.
because I got the cheer coach, Miss Horgan, sent me the track, so I actually put it in the broadcast. So for home coverage, of course I have to try to get it as synchronized as possible, but I will play it into the stream, so it will sound better than through the huddle sound system.
It's a smart idea.
It's my idea as we get into the halftime.
And we shall see.
Of course, this is Parsippany's field, so Parsippany will probably perform first. It depends who wants to. I think that's chosen. We were at the Booton game, actually,
Yeah.
and I believe Booton's cheer team was going to perform, but they chose not to.
Which was odd to me. I
Yeah,
was
but we
confused.
performed on their field. I remember that.
Yeah. And beat him.
All right, Pequannock's cheer team will perform, so I'm gonna mute my Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome back to TJK Network as we get back into this game here with the second half with our third quarter approaching very closely. Current score, if you guys are just tuning in, 14-3 Panthers as we get ready for the third quarter kickoff. And
Indeed.
Jason, what do you guys say about the first half of Pequannock's performance?
I watched the first quarter when I was not on here. So from what I saw, the difference between the first and the second quarter was really good. And they stepped up their defense a lot from what I saw from that first field goal that they made, Parsippany made. Pequannock's defense has stepped up a lot. They haven't let them get any good runs. They've gotten down the field, but as soon as they get down the field, they get stopped, which is
Yeah,
good.
they got stopped, but of course, they were close enough to get the field goal, which they did. They did have the lead to
Yeah,
start the game, but of course, Pequannock goes for the 70 to 75 yardish touchdown
yeah,
to get them the lead. Right after I say, "Don't worry, it's the beginning of the game. They got plenty of time," and now they're leading by 12 points. Oh no, 11 points. Sorry,
yeah.
had that math wrong. But yeah, 11-point lead. And Pequannock, of course, with that lead, gonna try to come in this second half with a lot of strong momentum, which is the goal, of course.
Oh yeah.
And of course, now both teams going to the sidelines to get their lineups out. And right now, Pequannock is kind of repeating themselves of what they were last year. Beat Booton, lost to Caldwell, beat Whippany Park, lost to Madison, which was a big shocker. And of course,
Yeah.
currently winning against Parsippany. And of course, the real test is, or the big game, I should say, and also the big test, I guess, is Kinnelon, the Colts.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, we'll be there for that game. Me and Jason will be on there for that at Pequannock, of course.
Indeed.
And here we go for the kickoff for our third quarter. And there's the kick. Pequannock's receiving the ball, so they'll get the possession first in the third quarter. And Pequannock's still making a move, and now they'll get tackled, and the whistle will blow there for the first down to start off for Pequannock.
So they're on like what, the 30-ish? Yeah.
I think you got it spot on. I think it's on the 30-yard line. Yeah. And here's a snap. We're going to have a handoff. And Pequannock will gain a couple yards to get the first down. I believe that's Dylan Romley on the run. Dylan Romley still on the run. Romley.
Good.
And he'll get tackled just short of a touchdown. I hope I called that right of Dylan Romley. If not,
I believe it was.
that is a Panthers first down. Also, of course. Yep, it was
Oh yeah.
Romley. I got it right. Thank God. That would have been embarrassing
And
if I
the
messed it up again, which so long ago.
and the red zone.
So, Pequannock, of course, past the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone. I believe Pequannock's on the 8-yard line, if I'm correct on my guess. But here's a snap. And Tower Naples will pass it, and it goes incomplete. Intended for, I believe that is Shalongo.
It's either Shalongo or Romley. It's always the two. I think that is Shalongo, so you did get that one right, yes. Yeah, you did. I can see it.
Yeah. Gotta put my eyes to the monitor because again, we're covering this from TJK Network Studios, aka my house. If Red Hawks defense is able to hold them off, again, Pequannock's got the perfect chance for a field goal. And Pequannock makes it to the end zone, and they will get the touchdown to extend their lead. And I believe that was Shalongo with another touchdown, is what the announcer said. So Shalongo with 2 touchdowns for tonight's game. And it's now 20-3 with Pequannock going for the extra point, of course. And of course, your kicker for that, number 35, Nick Zucala.
Hey, that's my soccer number.
Should be 25, let's be honest.
Yeah,
That's your username for everything. All right,
it
here we go.
is.
Zucalo for the kick. And it's good as the refs put their arms up. And it's now 21-3, Pequannock.
Really good way to start this third quarter. From what I'm seeing, I see like the ground and short pass game is what is beating Parsippany's defense.
And of course, now kickoff. And of course, Panthers kicking off, and Red Hawks getting their turn with the ball now. And here we go. And that ball will bounce a couple times on the ground before being picked up. And a bunch of players, mainly Shalongo, starting first with trying to tackle the Red Hawks players down. And Pequannock does a pretty good job defensively, as you know, it's right by the 10-yard line on the Red Hawks side, so that's a good way to start.
Oh yeah.
So right at the 15-yard line, it'll be a first down for the Red Hawks, which is great though, because Pequannock was able to get them far, far away from their end zone. Of course, mainly they're also their half of the field. Here's the snap, and we're gonna have a pass that's incomplete, as Angelo Cundiff takes down the Red Hawks player that the pass was intended for. So that's a second down for the Red Hawks. Getting nowhere. They're still on the 15-yard line. Here's the snap. We'll have a quick little handoff. And Pequannock misses the first attempt to tackle, but then they get it. And it looks like it will be a 5-yard gain. Now at the 20-yard line around. So actually they'll go a little bit over, so they'll go to the 22-yard line. So
I think it's 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4.
So it's 3rd and 3. And here's a snap. And that's another incomplete pass to result in a 4th down.
Oh, if he caught that, that would have been
Yeah, that would have
really
been
big.
another almost intercept. Pequannock has actually had near interceptions. They did get one, if I recall, in the
Yeah,
second
right at the end of the
quarter.
second
Yeah,
quarter.
right at the end of the second quarter, they did get the interception, saving themselves from a touchdown. I remember that now. Now, when you recall that.
Yeah,
But yeah, there was 2 more times where they go for a pass that went incomplete, but Pequannock's hands were right there as they go for the punt. And that punt
holding
does not go
call.
that far. If you
It's
see
just
that,
going.
yeah, that punt did not go that far.
No.
I think he kicked it too high vertically, if you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Pequannock first down, by the way. But yeah, Parsippany kicked it like too high to the point where like it's not like moving far. It's like just going high in the air and landing pretty much the same spot.
yeah.
So yeah, he put a little um too much vertical height into it. And here's the snap. And Pequannock's on the run again, just short of a touchdown. They'll keep the first down, of course. That was Mikey Horgan, number 10, who brought that all the way near to the end zone. So Pequannock is just a couple yards away from getting another touchdown. Here's a snap. And Pequannock gets that touchdown. Once again, extending their lead. Now it is 27-3.
This is a
That is,
really good
this game
game.
went from, Parsippany having hopes as they started off on the board, but Pequannock has just scored touchdown after touchdown ever since that. And Zucala with the kick. And it's good again. And now we're at 28-3. Pequannock now leading by 25. Solid performance by the Panthers.
Oh yeah.
Started their domination in the mainly the second quarter and just continued it over into the third. Of course, Madison a year ago was when I started. It was on the same day, which is kind of crazy. 1 year ago is
Yeah.
when TJK Network started broadcasting for the Panthers. And of course, when you look back at the first football year, it's a lot different compared to year number 2. Of course, now the football streams are way better because now I actually talk in them. I used to not talk in them, which is crazy. I just didn't know too much, and I was also running the camera.
Yeah.
Of course, now I don't. Of course, the camera doesn't look as good as it used to because I don't move it anymore. I set cameras and I just switch them with buttons, but it gives me that benefit of actually watching the game.
It does.
But I actually did have, my old assistant, who did the camera for the Prudential Center game, which we're probably gonna repeat that again just to make it look proper, like we're, like NHL people here,
Yeah.
as Redhawks have a first down at the 47-yard line. Here's a snap. And Pequannock takes him down. I believe right around the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Red Hawks gain only 1 yard from that play. So, ball on the 48-yard line now. That's a second down for the Red Hawks.
Indeed it is.
Here's a snap. And we're going to have a long pass in the air that falls incomplete. That will result in third down. A lot of incomplete passes for the Red Hawks. Here's a snap. And number 12, Kevin Regan, drops the ball. But luckily no one was there to grab it from him. That results in fourth down. He was able to luckily recover that on his own. Here is the punt. And once again, Parsippany doesn't punt it too well, as it only goes a couple yards ahead. It's like it's at the 48-yard line, as I called it correctly, as the announcer said, 48-yard line. So yeah, it wasn't too far from where Parsippany was, just on Pequannock's side. So Pequannock will just need to gain a couple yards to get to Parsippany's half of the field. Here's a snap. Pequannock will gain a couple yards in that play. Second down. Horgan was on the carry to bring that over a bit before being tackled. Here's a snap. And Pequannock will gain enough yards, plenty of yards, to get themselves that first down.
Oh yeah.
Panthers keep moving. They're playing very solid,
Yeah. They're finding the openings.
which
Which
is
is
what is getting them ahead in the field.
oh yeah.
You could definitely see the reflection of the water on the field. It is definitely not good conditions. But Pequannock
No.
is playing very well. And Pequannock, I believe, either will be just short of a first down,
Yeah,
or
they'll be a little
it
bit
will be.
short.
Yeah, I believe it will be second and 1 or 2, maybe. It's a second down though. Not sure how many yards.
Yeah,
It's still a second and 10, but we all know that's not right.
yeah, no.
It's at the 24-yard line.
I do believe it is a 2nd and 1.
That's what I thought so too. Here's the snap, and Pequannock is able to move it to a first down.
There we go.
So Dylan Romley, who had the ball, was able to push himself over. I believe that 1 yard, and we probably predicted that correctly.
Yeah,
And Panthers getting closer and closer to that red zone.
I think they're literally a yard
Here's
away.
a snap. Dylan Romley with the ball. Romley making his way through the defense. Dylan Romley makes it to the end zone. Touchdown for Dylan Romley.
Man, don't really find any openings in their defense.
Once again, yeah. Dylan Romley makes his way around them and goes right through and makes his way to the end zone, getting that touchdown.
He's a very good running back.
So Pequannock leading by 31 now. And keep in mind, even though Parsippany has scored, they have not scored a touchdown in the game. Pequannock's defense has been playing very well. And there's the free kick, and the refs put their arms up, showing that's good. 35-3.
There we go.
Also, Pequannock has not also used a timeout in their game either. And I
Yeah.
understand why. They do not need a timeout as the team is
Yeah.
performing phenomenal right now.
Oh yeah.
So I was asking a couple players about like Madison and why what was so difficult about the game. Just want to get an understanding, what the challenge was, of course. And of course, Madison, even though they were 0-3, they were a solid group. Mainly they were playing like stacked teams like how we played Caldwell, because we are a decent group, but Caldwell is just a definition of like stacked roster. Of course, they have good schooling, and of course, they have a good football programs, so they are very stacked. And Madison played 3 stacked teams. That's why they went 0-3. And of course, when they faced Pequannock, they were basically pretty much the same level as them. You know what I mean? When you're same tier, the game gets close, and that's why it was a 24-21 game. So a lot of the players, when I asked, what was like, what was the difficulty of Madison and stuff, what was all behind on it? It was basically, they're the same level. It's just Madison played 3 stacked teams. And here's the
Uh,
kickoff. And there's the first down for the Redhawks. And we have a player down on the field.
oh jeez.
One of the Redhawks players got hurt. Can't see his number, so I can't determine who it is. I'm not sure if someone collided into him or maybe he slipped on the field and twisted something, or I'm not 100% sure, but
Very possible.
we'll see if he's able to get himself up, because usually what happens is that they get that wave of like pain of like something, like you just it's like when you like fall on your knee really bad and it like hurts where you can't get up, but then eventually like wears off where you can get yourself up and you can take a break. It's
Oh
that
yeah.
feeling. We'll see. Coach Musella, the head coach of Pequannock, also there. Good sportsmanship for the Panthers head coach. Musella has been performing well as a head coach.
Yeah. He
He's
has. He's.
he brings a lot of
I mean,
enthusiasm to the team, and he's also a pretty young coach in my eyes.
yeah.
Also, Pequannock also recruited a lot of young coaches on the team too, as the assistants. Of
Yeah,
course, during the preseason, we introduced ourselves to them. Of course, uh, head coach Michelle talked to them about TJK Network, so they were all excited about us broadcasting their games.
yeah,
So, I mean, of course, during the I don't want to say off season, but like you know, during the time for going to the next season, there was a lot of changes made, and that player who fell down and got hurt was number 46, John Schnetzer. So it's first and 10 for Pequannock, and that player Schnetzer is able to get up and get himself to the bench, which is good because yeah, again, like I say, they always get that wave of pain, but then they're able to get themselves up, and hopefully it's like a bruise or something
yeah.
where you're fine and it's not like a serious injury. As we get a Pequannock second down, excuse me, a Red Hawks second down. Messed up on that, my bad. Here's a snap. We're gonna have a pass that ends up incomplete.
Quanning is very close to getting another interception. They're like just bouncing, like the ball is just bouncing right before.
That's what I'm saying. Pequannock, Pequannock has, I mean, again, they got the interception to save a touchdown, but they were, again, very close. Again, incomplete passes where Pequannock nearly had the ball to themselves. And here's the
Yeah.
snap. And we're going to have a pass again. And that pass is good. It is complete. It will be a first down for the Redhawks. So the Redhawks are able to get a connection going and connect on that pass, which is what they needed. Because again, they are down by 32 points. Here's a
Was a good.
snap, and I believe they lost yards on that play.
Yeah.
It will be a second down, but I think they actually lost yards on that.
Yeah, they were.
I could
He
be
was
wrong.
tackled behind the line of scrimmage,
He
so
was tackled. Yeah, I was gonna say he was tackled behind, so that's definitely a lossage in yards. Also, we are under 2 minutes for our third quarter.
yes, we are.
Of course, when the streams are free on Huddle, on YouTube or Huddle TV, we get to edit the time from the crop scoreboard into our stream, which is nice. So you guys get the time, and we have a complete pass, and he'll try to go on the run. That being, I believe that was number 20, Wessel. Yep, Alex Wassel, who had that. He was gonna go for the run, but got tackled right away, and that makes it a first down.
Indeed. Indeed. It does. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
It's all good. Here's a snap, and we're gonna go. They're gonna go for the pass, which
Like,
I'm not sure, but what happened? It will
incomplete,
be
I think.
incomplete.
Yeah.
But the player who got tackled, who tried to get the pass, I believe, got hurt. I don't know if it was from the tackle or he. Again, the field is very wet and slippery, and it's not optimal, especially with the weather. And that's another Redhawks player down.
Yeah.
He's lucky to get himself up very quickly.
Oh yeah.
I believe that is number 1, Josh Barthelis. And it's saying first on a scoreboard. I'm not sure if that pass will count as complete or incomplete. I don't think it will. And it looks like they are in the same spot, so I believe it will be incomplete. Because I'm not sure if he got it or not, and then of course hurt himself in the process,
Yeah.
or he got knocked down in the process while trying to catch it. It was hard to see on that, but it's a first down still. And there's the tackle. And now
That will most likely end the third.
end our
So
third quarter, by the way, as we go into our fourth. And that was actually so it said first on a scoreboard, but they didn't edit it, so that incomplete pass was a second down, and now it's a third down. So they should have edited the scoreboard, but they didn't say second down, so we didn't know. Of course, we gotta make sure we gotta double check with the information of the actual game, official game, before we make a proper call. Because I don't want to like go ahead, stomp ahead and make a incorrect call when the officials will let them repeat or something. But now we're going into the final fourth quarter. We'll see what Pequannock can do. But right now, Pequannock's falling in the same trajectory as last season. I said this earlier, but I never got to finish. Again, beat Booton, lost to Caldwell, beat Whippany Park, lost to Madison, and are currently beating Parsippany. And Kinnelon, they lost to last year. We'll see if they're able to beat Kinnelon this year, because Kinnelon had a bunch of seniors last year, and they were a stacked group, as that pass falls incomplete.
I have
And
a
that will
feeling this
result a
is going to be
fourth
different.
down.
Like with the
So
Kinnelon
that
game, I have a feeling it's going to be different.
so that incomplete pass results a fourth down, and they're most likely going to go for it, because again they're on Pequannock side of the field. Here's the snap. Here's the pass. And that was not complete. So another incomplete pass. And now the ball is turned over to Pequannock. So Pequannock now with the first down. So Pequannock getting ready for the snap, as it's now their ball, first down for the Panthers. And we'll have a handoff immediately, but it'll be an immediate tackle. I'm not sure if they gained anything on that.
They may have gained like a yard and a half.
It says 2nd and 6. But I don't think that's correct.
No. I believe it's 2nd and 8. Or
Just gotta
2nd
say
and
something
9.
funny though. The Parsippany band has been pretty much playing the same stuff that we would play at our home games for our marching band that's in the stands.
Yeah.
When you're recovering from home and like you're watching this game, it honestly feels like you're there. You're part of this game. You know, when you contribute,
Yeah.
despite being, I don't know how far. I can't calculate how far Parsippany is, but it's not too far. But being
No.
a good distance away, as it's a third down.
Yeah.
Here's a snap, and we'll have the pass. And not sure what happened on that play. I think it was incomplete. It says 4th and 10, so it's a 4th down for the Panthers.
I would assume that they're going to punt it here.
Oh wait, never mind. It's an interception. Parsippany ball, first down. I didn't see that. I couldn't tell if Parsippany grabbed it or not. So now Panthers will take their first time out of the game. So that was the Panthers' first time giving up the ball to an interception in this game.
Yeah.
And of course, Parsippany, of course, gave up one earlier in the game, second quarter, where they were about to score a touchdown, but Pequannock caught it and was able to safely bring it out.
Yeah.
So, to repeat the call as they leave the field, or not should leave the field, and to re-enter the field, excuse me, it will be a Parsippany first down. That was an interception. I didn't catch that live in play because again, I didn't want to, you know, cut to the chase right away. Just wanted to make sure. Here's a snap as Parsippany goes for a long pass, and it's incomplete. And that results a 2nd down. A lot of good chances for Parsippany, but they just can't connect on the pass. That's been a trend lately for the Red Hawks.
The Red Hawks.
Here's the snap, and it's handed off. And it will be a 3rd down on that after the tackle. So it's 3rd and 7. So it's around a 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
Parsippany's feet is performing very good.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not crashing a lot compared to Madison. I think Madison just didn't have a good connection.
Yeah.
Because, of
It was also
course,
like pouring.
yeah, this game, of course, I mean, it poured earlier, poured a lot. Of course, New York City right now is currently flooded, which is crazy. It actually delayed the if you guys are into hockey, the New York Rangers Islanders game at
It was
UBS Arena that got delayed due to
yeah,
the weather because of the
it
flooding.
was
As a
postponed until
pass
tomorrow.
is good, and Parsippany gets the first down. As he will run out the sideline from that pass, but he's good. It was good though. But back to what I was saying, yeah, the NHL preseason, Rangers at Islanders, UBS Arena got postponed due to that flooding issue that's going on in New York. And Parsippany is in the red zone as they are past the 20-yard line. And they'll get stopped right by the 10-yard line.
They broke into Pequannock's red zone, so
Yeah, I've said that. They're past the 20-yard line.
yeah, broke even further in.
Here's the snap. Here's the pass. Touchdown for the Redhawks. They'll get their first touchdown of the game. As I heard party poppers go off.
They must have been waiting a long time to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of feel bad. I mean, I am a broadcaster for Pequannock, but of course, I try to be as equal and unbiased in my broadcasts. And of course, you
Uh,
gotta feel bad for the Redhawks fans showing their passion. Of course, they unfortunately had to be quiet for most of this game, and because the team hasn't scored a touchdown. But now, of course, they got the
yeah,
touchdown. Their first
I
touchdown of the
mean,
game, breaking the lead a little bit, and they'll get the extra point, making it
there's
35-10.
there's even been some home games from Pequannock, like the
Pequannock,
Caldwell game, for example.
yeah, but of course. The Redhawks will cut the lead down to 25 after that touchdown and extra point.
I think Pequannock could just end up holding it for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, they have possession of the ball, and yeah, there's only 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Planck just needs to just just play smart with time. That's all they got to do.
Yeah.
Even if they get a fourth down and they're in Parsippany's zone, just go for the field goal attempt. Just extend the lead if you can, if you want to feel safe. I mean, you are leading by 25, but if you want to extend it by 3 more and bring it to 28, then do that. It's all about playing smart and safe.
Okay.
If you are able to get the field goal from that distance, do that and don't go for the risk as we get ready for the kickoff.
I wasted like almost a whole minute.
And I believe we have a flag on the play.
There is one. Yeah. We're almost at the 2 minute warning.
And it is a flag on the play.
The referees are discussing what's going on, so
Yeah.
and it is wasting a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing here.
Yeah.
But here's a snap. As we play here. It was a Pequannock first down. But now it's a second down. And marching band playing the Edwin Diaz walkout song with the trumpet.
Oh, really?
The New York Mets. Yep.
I hear it, yeah.
There's a snap. And that will now be a third down.
There's
That
only
was a
30
flag on
times in the
that
game.
was a flag on Pequannock, by the way, because again, I think they were 15 yards away from a first down for the initial play, but it doesn't matter anyway, as there's 20 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
And of course, Pequannock's with the ball, so they're probably gonna knee it soon. If
They could
not, it
even
looks.
just
I don't
wait.
know. Never mind. They're Parsippany's walk away from the field as the time will run out, and there we go. And there it is, guys. The end of that game. And that is your final score. 35-10 as we complete this game. So that was a very solid performance by Pequannock. And they will improve back above .500 with a 3-2 record. And Parsippany will continue to struggle as they'll fall from 1-3 to 1-4 now. And of course, Pequannock was very dominant, and they started it, showing it in the second quarter. And of course, they will win 35-10, which is a 25-point lead. So Pequannock, coming off a win, is going to feel very energized and pumped up, especially for what they got next week, which is us returning back home. So we'll be back in there in person in the press box, me and Jason, of course. And of course, our photographer TJ will be in action on our field. And that'll be against our rivals, Kinnelon.
I hope they beat them.
So you're looking forward to the Kinnelon game. It will be on
Yeah.
October 6th. It will be also the homecoming game. So be sure to tune in early to see the homecoming king and queen. We have a lot to do next week. We also got the pep rally, which is going to be broadcasted too or recorded. Most likely be broadcasted because it's just easier to broadcast it than record it. So we also are going to be broadcasting the pep rally. And also, we have a game tomorrow, and we're going to be recording the homecoming dance. So we have a lot planned, of course. So before I sign off here, just want to say tomorrow we have the girls' soccer game at 10 a.m. They came off another shutout win yesterday, and they improved to, I believe, a 7-0-0 record, if I am counting correctly, with 6 shutouts, 1 goal given up in 7 games. Very impressive for the girls' soccer team, and we look forward to covering them tomorrow. They are playing against the Booten Bombers. So be sure to tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. We will be on air for that, and we'll be there in person as it's home. So to conclude this game, once again, your score 35-10 Panthers, and they'll improve to a 3-2 record. So my name is Tyler Kasperzak, and assistant broadcaster.
It's Crow.
And we hope you enjoyed this TJK Network broadcast, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and peace out.
Peace out.